news headlines. Main accused in Washima rape and murder case allegedly commits suicide in Central Sajiwa jail. Death toll from coronavirus in China reaches 1,110. China Railway suspends sale of standing tickets to prevent spread of the virus. And school, boarding and house gutted in fire at Hayrok. Welcome to Times of Manipur television news today at 1 p.m. I'm Loving Rimai giving you the news in details. Rape accused MK Shahid alias Sabir allegedly committed suicide by hanging himself inside Central Sajiwa Jail, Imphal today. MK Shahid, 31, son of late MK Itham alias Ayub Khan, was arrested in connection with the Washima rape and murder case. The incident occurred on January 28 at Irong Chesaba Salam Achoba Tumkom. Washima, a 19-year-old girl, was a resident of Yaribok Tuli Toba. Judicial class Imphal West 2 earlier rejected a bail application filed by the rape accused. Sabir, aged 24 years, son of Item, is a resident of Yaripok, Changamdabi. The number of fatalities from China's new coronavirus epidemic jumped to 1,110 after hard-hit Hubei province reported 94 new deaths. On board the Diamond Princess cruise ship, which has been in quarantine since February, 9 more positive, bringing the total to 174. The novel coronavirus has killed more than 1,100 people and infected over 45,000 people worldwide. The vast majority of cases are in mainland China. China Railway today announced that it is suspending the sale of standing room-only tickets in an effort to reduce the number of passengers on trains during the outbreak. Speaking according to media reports, the state-owned railway group said in a statement that it has implemented a range of measures to minimize the chances of transmission. Apart from eliminating standing room, it has also suspended the sale of meals in dining cars and urged passengers to refrain from moving in the train compartment. The measures will cover intercity trains and high-speed rail running across the country. Travel season comes to a close. The announcement comes as millions of Chinese passengers are expected to return from their hometowns in the coming week before the end of the Spring Festival travel period. Meanwhile, the U.S. state of Georgia is monitoring 200 people who recently returned from China for the coronavirus. The travelers were in mainland China outside Hubei province with no known high-risk exposure. They show no symptoms and are self-isolating at home, according to sources. Health Department makes a plan with these individuals to monitor themselves for symptoms and gives them instructions on what to do if they get sick. So far, there are no Georgia travelers who have returned from Wuhan or Hubei province requiring quarantine or any confirmed cases in Georgia. It may be mentioned that there have been 13 confirmed cases in the US, 7 in California, 2 in Illinois, and 1 each in Arizona, Massachusetts, Wisconsin, and Washington. Tian Academy, its boarding and a house were gutted in a fire in the wee hours today at Champrathong under Hayrok Part 3 of Taubal district. Admit cards, uniforms and books belonging to students who will be appearing in the upcoming board and council exams were destroyed in the fire. However, no one was injured in the incident. Tian Academy is run by Taurangbam Janishwa, son of Taurangbam Naba from Hayrok Part 3, Champrathong. Over ₹1 crore worth properties were destroyed by the blaze. It is believed the cause of the fire was a short circuit from a nearby chicken farm owned by one N. Krishna Mohan Singh. A team of fire service managed to douse the fire on time, according to a report. Arvind Kejriwal, who led the Army Party AAP, to a stupendous victory yet again in assembly poll, will take oath as the Delhi Chief Minister for the third straight time on February 16. As per reports, the oath ceremony will be held at Delhi's Ramlila Maidan on Sunday. According to the final figures released by the Election Commission, the AAP won in 62 of the 70 seats with a total vote share of 53.57%. The BJP emerged victorious in the remaining 8 seats, getting 38.51% of the total votes. The Congress could not even manage a single seat and ended with 4.26% vote share. The AAP's stupendous victory comes nearly 8 months after it suffered a severe drubbing in the Lok Sabha polls, in which the party drew a blank while the BJP won all the 7 seats. As a part of the School Phagat Hansi mission under Department of Education, Government of Manipur, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today inaugurated newly constructed Moirangpurel High School at Moirangpurel of Imphal East. Besides Chief Minister, Mahut Minister T.H. Shyamkumar and Education Minister T.H. Radheshyam also attended the function. World Meitei Convention 2020 will be held on March 4 and 5 at Lamagram under Kashar district of Assam. In this regard, Pan Meitei Convention advisor P. Sonamani today told reporters at Manipur Press Club, Imphal, that the convention was held last year for the first time and the upcoming edition mainly aims at bringing together all Meiteis living across the globe under one umbrella. The third main conference of Liangmai Baptist Association, Manipur, was kicked off last evening on the theme Malum Buibo Piu, meaning a faithful man at Tama under Tamai headquarters of Tamenglong district. More than 70 churches and over 7,000 people are expected to attend the event, which will continue till 14th of February. Tamai constituency MLA Awangbo Numai and LNBAM President Reverend A.B. Maishongamang graced the inaugural event. Presentation of special numbers, gift presentation, gospel sermon, sharing and prayers were the main highlights of the grand opening program.
N.K. Sanjiliu, Samsing Lepabo, Reverend K. Laipao, former director.
A combined team of Technopal District Police, Chandel District Police, Narcotic and Affairs of Border (NAB), Manipur, along with Forest Range Officer Technopal, assisted by commando teams of Technopal and Moray, yesterday destroyed around 60 acres of illegal poppy plantations at the hill range of Lamkang Kunkha village. The drive was carried out under the supervision of Superintendent of Police, Technopal District T.H. Vikramjit Singh. The center today said that the NRC data in Assam is safe, even though some technical issues were visible and that will be resolved soon. The Union Home Ministry clarification came in view of reports that data of the final list of the National Register of Citizens has been made offline from its official website. According to sources, the data was not available for a couple of days and it created panic in the public, mostly among the people excluded from the list, as the rejection certificates were yet to be issued. NRC State Coordinator Hitesh Dev Sharma accepted that the data has been made offline but refuted the allegation of any malafide intent in it. The cloud service for the huge set of data was provided by IT firm Wipro, and their contract was till October 19 last year. However, this was not renewed by the previous coordinator. A devastating fire broke out at Rajarbagh motor stand at Udaipur, 50 kilometers from Tripura capital Agartala last night. As per sources, the fire broke out in the area at around 11:15 p.m. At that time, 20 buses were parked in the stand. Among these, seven buses completely gutted in the inferno. Few more were also partially damaged. The cause of the fire is still to be ascertained. However, some laborers and bus owners claim some miscreants had set fire on the buses. When the locals witnessed the inferno, they first tried to douse it. Later, they called the fire brigade personnel who took control of the blaze. It took around 5 hours for the fire tenders to douse the fire. An American city council, which houses some of the prestigious universities in the world, has recently passed a resolution calling on the Parliament of India to repeal the Citizenship Amendment Act (CAA) and end the National Register of Citizens. As per report, the Cambridge City Council and its unanimous resolution urged India to take steps towards helping refugees by ratifying various United Nations treaties on refugees. The Council, which houses institutions like Harvard University and the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, requested the Indian Parliament to uphold the Indian Constitution by repealing the CAA and ending the NRC. The resolution, which comes following widespread anti-CAA protests, was passed during a meeting chaired by the Council on Monday. Moreover, the resolution accuses the Modi government of having racist policies which are inconsistent with Cambridge values as a city that welcomes South Asian communities of all castes and religions. It may be mentioned that 5 political groups of European Parliament have also recently jointly drafted a resolution which claims that CAA is a violation of the secularism of the Indian Constitution and is dangerously divisive. Nepal has suspended the license of a mountaineers resort for 3 months due to poor security management and managerial weakness at a hotel where 8 Indian tourists, including 4 minors, died of possible asphyxiation, according to media reports. Tragedy struck a group of 15 tourists from Kerala when 8 of them died on January 21 last due to possible asphyxiation after they fell unconscious, probably due to a gas leak from the heater in their room at a mountainous resort in Makwanpur district. The tourists were airlifted to HAM's hospital, where they were pronounced dead on arrival. Now let's take a look at the sports news. For the second year running, Mumbai head into their last Ranji Trophy League game with disillusionment. According to reports, for the second time in 12 years, they haven't made it to the knockout stage. They will play Madhya Pradesh, who are even worse off than them in terms of points, 11 to Mumbai's 14, in a game where nothing much is at stake, bearing the proverbial pride and honor. Non-Mumbai fans will probably see their decline as the democratization of Indian cricket and how it has seen the rise of smaller teams, but it would be a hard pill to swallow for Mumbai's cricketing ecosystem. Indian women's team suffered a batting collapse in the Women's T20 International Tri-Series final against Australia to suffer an 11-run defeat at the Junction Oval in Melbourne today. Chasing a modest total of 156, India opener Smriti Mandhana played a 37-ball 66 blinder but got on support from her fellow teammates. Once Mandhana departed in the 15th over, with India needing 41 runs with 6 wickets in hand, the visitors bundled out on 144. India lost their last 7 wickets for just 29 runs as Australian all-rounder Jess Jonassen took a career-best 5 for 12. After opting to bat first in the final, opener Beth Mooney fired 54-ball 71 with her innings laced with 9 boundaries. Ashley Gardner and Meg Lanning scored 26 runs each. Rachel Haynes 7-ball 18 camo as India gave 28 runs in the last 2 overs to help Australia finish with 155 for 6 in the 20 overs. Now let's take a look at some of the local newspaper headlines.
the Shanghai Express. Note to 7 UGC pay scale from April. All Manipur College Teachers Association suspends ceasework stir. Win for Bharat Mata, says Kejriwal after Big Delhi victory. Aam Aadmi Party won 62. BJP won 8. Infighting rocks MPP. President expelled. Guwahati to host Notice Fun Fest. Coronavirus. Senior Chinese officials removed. Death toll passes 1,000 mark. Health Department seeks help from Army, Assam Rifles. The People's Chronicle. Cabinet approves 7 UGC pay. Fegokta stir ends. Disqualification hearing of 7 Congress MLAs held. World Health Organization warns of very grave global threat. Aam Aadmi Party sweeps Delhi. Bharatiya Janata Party gains. Congress decimated. Imphal Free Press. State Cabinet approves pay regulations demand of government college teachers. Kejriwal says I love you to supporters as Aam Aadmi Party sweeps Delhi clean for 3rd term. College teachers' bodies held cabinet decision. Stir ends. Deprived of 11 months' salary, DEIC stabs Mal legal action. Disqualification cases. Speaker directs MLAs to furnish replies before February 28. Court clears DAG for trial on alleged fake encounter. Manipur Mail. Chief Minister launches e-Kuber payment to ease transactions. Landslide victory for Kejriwal's Aam Aadmi Party. Anemia-free Manipur campaign launched. Excise Department destroys liquor worth over rupees 45 lakhs.
Before we end the bulletin, the top news headlines once again. Main accused in Washima rape and murder case allegedly commits suicide in Central Sajiwa jail. Death toll for coronavirus in China reaches 1,110. China Railways suspends sale of standing tickets to prevent spread of virus. And school boarding and house gutted in fire at Hayrok. That's the end of the bulletin. For the news today at 1 p.m. Thank you for watching.